So step 8 of the anti-slice system. Now this is all about your course mindset. Now what do I mean by that? Now if you, like most slicers, have sliced pretty much your entire golfing lifetime, however that time is, whether it's a year or 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you will be used to, when you're on the golf course, seeing a shot start left and finish right. So everything in you when you're on the course is built around that. So visually you've got used to it. So you spend most of your time down the right side of the course, especially with the long clubs, and occasionally pulling the short clubs because you've swung over the top. Now, when you start to actually get on the course and you're building your confidence of swinging to the right and getting the draw, it will take you a little bit of time to adjust visually, mentally, and probably emotionally out on the golf course. So there will be, if you like, a bit of a transition time for you when you get used to this. So you might be doing really well on the range, step on the course, and your mind isn't quite caught up with how you're technically improving and what you can now do. Now that may take a few holes, it could take a round or two, right? But what will really help you is to incorporate a basic routine to encourage what you're trying to do and to remind you. So what I would encourage you to do is something like this, is when you're looking to play your shot, is to stand behind. One, tell yourself you're going to hit a shot which is, say, to the right edge of the green, and I'm going to draw it back in. Now number two is that you're then going to stand there and have a couple of practice swings for me where you get a swing path which is more into out with the club face closing, so it'll look like this. Yep, a couple of practice swings, very loose, very relaxed, so you just get the sensation of a path into out, the club face closing, right? That's the key. Then you would go and hit your shot. So you want something that's just going to remind you all the time about the motion that you're after. Club face closing, path to the right, little half to 3/4 swings. You don't need full swings, just to remind you. So next time, so when you get on that course, remember, it will test you mentally, it will test you emotionally. It's going to get you to go, hang on a minute, I'm not too sure about this. Allow that to allow yourself to gradually build that confidence. You've only got to hit a few shots before you go, okay, it's okay. So now instead of seeing everything working this way, we start to see it working more right to left. So be patient with yourself when you get on that course and use that routine, which will just help remind you of the key points and keep you relaxed, ready for the next shot to hit your draw as opposed to the slice.